Chapter 22. Oliver Anthony and Dolly Parton. Oliver Anthony, let's talk about him first. Oliver Anthony showed what can happen in an artist's life when he's devoted to God, or she is devoted to God, one or the other. He lived in the woods, he didn't have much money, but he kept on praying. And he played I saw some of his nights of playing in bars and nobody listening. I watched some of his older videos, and then God's hand was on him, and he wrote that song "Richmond, North of Richmond," and it connected with people. There was a magic to it well, not a magic, a grace to it that touched people's souls. And now he's an amazing success. That's what God can do for you. Do you know? There's proof in the pudding. He he brings the Bible to his concert and his dogs, his lovely dogs, and he reads from the Bible at his concert. He turned down very lucrative record deals because he didn't want to make a deal with the enemy. That's what I reckon. He didn't want anyone controlling him, telling him what he could do, telling him what he could write, telling him where he should go. He did not want to be a slave to the will of man. He wanted to be a servant of God. And I'm very happy for that man. I am. I'm delighted for him. So that's Oliver Anthony. 160 million views on Richmond, North of Richmond, and on YouTube. That's fair old going. That's fair old going. And you know what? I doubt he'll let the money affect him. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think that God has his hand on him, and it's keeping him humble. And he's very reasonable. He doesn't want to overcharge his fans for concert tickets and things like that. And he met multitudes of his fans, and you don't have to do a deal with the dark side to reach the top. If you honor God and make a covenant with God, it shows that you can achieve anything. Some artists that play are not meant to make money. They're not meant to be really wealthy. Some people are meant to just play around their own area and cheer up people and keep them happy with their music, But that's Oliver Anthony. Let's move on to Dolly Parton. Another friend of a mentor of mine, Chris Gantry, Dolly Parton, has recorded some of Chris's songs, and he's friends with her. But the thing about Dolly is, I looked into Dolly's life. I studied her a bit, about her story. And when she'd want to write songs, she would go to a cabin in the wilderness and pray and fast, and then write songs. And some of her most powerful songs came from doing that, because she showed devotion. She showed devotion and got blessed. And that woman is blessed with a great mind as well, a great businesswoman that has full control over everything, because she has the authority of God with her. She is the presence and power of God in her. And that's how she has done both. She's honoured God, and she's lived her dream. But make no mistake, there is a prison to fame. If you look into the artists, and if you look into your favourite artist, you'll realise that Bob Dylan says, once you reach the mountaintop, you realise there's nothing there, and you see the promises that the world gives are lies. That you'll be in heaven and earth if you're really rich and you're really famous. It's two jobs. One job is being famous, and the other is going playing music. And there is a responsibility to it. There is. So that's my commentary on how God touched Mark Anthony and Dolly Parton. God bless.